Hi and welcome. My name is Tolan and I'm the co-founder of Productivity Me. In this video, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the idea of sorting and filtering within a given table within Microsoft Excel. So if you're interested, go ahead and join us in this video. If you want to follow along, go ahead and download exercise file 07.04. You can find a link of this in the description of our video. All right, so in the last video, we discussed the ideas of how to go ahead and create a table and then use different format settings. So if we wanted to create a table, let's just go ahead and do that now by selecting the data and then on our home tab, going to format as table. Maybe we'll pick this option. So once we have this option selected, as a review, we can select all of our data, double click, and then we have enough room for all of the individual labels. Now, as we discussed earlier in the course, the idea of filters is that you can select a filter, and then you can look at some subsection, such as customer and finance, or you can decide that you want to look at everyone, or you could create some criteria like filter for salaries greater than 65,000. So one of the interesting things about tables is that you're able to do this automatically, right? So if we had a specific range and we wanted to do this, we would select that label, and then we would go and we would insert a filter, and then we could say, look for salaries greater than 65,000. If we wanted to clear that filter, we go to clear filter. If we wanted to remove that filter, we could turn the filter off that way. And when we have a table, we automatically have these individual features. So if and when we go in and we create a table, filters are by default inserted, and we know that they're inserted because the filter button here is on. If we leave that on, we can then say filter. Maybe we actually want to see everyone who makes less than 70,000. If we want to do that, we could say less than 70,000, and these are all the people that make less than 70,000. If we wanted to then filter it by department, we could do that by creating that filter or creating that sorting method. There's lots of different things that we can do with filters that we can also do with tables. So one of the advantages of tables is that it will automatically protect all of your data because your range is included in this individual item. So say that we were to create a new entry. So let's do this here. Let's go ahead and press tab so that we have a new entry here, and we'll just make up an individual employee number. So it's 3 letters or 3 numbers and then a letter, and then maybe the 2 characters, and then we'd have a name. So full name, we'll just put in my name, so Tolan Thornton. My last name is Thornton, my first name is Tolan. Let's say that I was hired on December 1st, 2015, and then I make 65,000. And I work maybe in the finance department. And then we could actually use autofill. So we could go to formulas or data and go to flash fill. And because that individual item has a pattern of combining my first name and my last name followed by tech company, we can use flash fill. All right, so then we go ahead and we clear the filter like we would have done before, and we could even sort it in a different order. But you'll notice that that item is automatically included. So if we were to do something else, so let's say that we were supposed to do 77 be 65, and this was Jill Jackson, last name Jackson, first name Jill. She was hired today, and she makes 55,000, maybe I guess 55,000. She works in customer relations. We could then again use flash fill. This entry is automatically included in our table. So then if we want to go to sort customer relations, that individual, Jill Jackson, would be included in our table. And say that we were to only select finance, you'll find that my name is there included in finance. So one of the advantages of using tables is not only do you have this automatic filter feature, but that any additional entries that you include in your table or in the range would be included in the table and then would show up when you filter items either based on department or perhaps salary. So with that, in our next video, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the idea of adding rows and columns within a cell. We'll look at the keyboard strategies of doing that, as well as manually inputting it with our cursor or a mouse. So join us for that in the next video, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.